Okay, so we were at Real Life. That church has been really amazing. The way they break down the scriptures, the way they share the stories into real life events, real life situations, it just has been like, wow. I've been in church my whole life. I don't think I've ever remember hearing the series of Nehemiah preached the way that it's being taught to me right now. And I feel so like this is my season. Like, oh my gosh, how is this church walking with me through real life on real life situations that I am currently going through, dealing with, and everything? Like, built different, I'm literally being built differently than I was before, and I'm literally in my rebuilding season. So it's just every time I go, it's been a perfect smash. It's like a smash burger, delicious every time I go. Every single time I go, it's just been yum 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 in my tummy and in my brain and in my heart. But yes, so community is very important. So whatever that looks like to you, whoever it is that you need to be surrounded by, listen, stay off social media. There's no community on social media, okay? Get you some real life friends. Like real people that you could touch, that you could talk to, that you could call, that you could go visit, that you could go do lunch and brunches with, okay? I'm dressing like this today because we actually had a girls' brunch, or actually, yeah, I guess a brunch. It was around 1 p.m. A girls' brunch today with some of my girlies, okay? People that's been there for me when my mother passed and the whole 9 yard that I've known for the past 8 years now at this point of my life. So get you some real life friends and some real community and some real people, and find a church that you feel comfortable at and you feel like they are actually preaching the word of God. So you can also find a community in that as well. I'm also finding I have a church bestie now who I'm really excited about. So me and her, we sit at church every Sunday, which is crazy because growing up I used to always go to church, but as an adult I would always sit by myself in my one side of the church, even though I had other friends in church, but they sat in different areas. But I always had my own little corner that I used to sit in. So now I'm in the new season where I want more of that connection and building trust with people. So I enjoy going to church with her. We always message each other what time we're gonna get there and everything. So that's been great. So I'm looking forward to growing that relationship as well. But this definitely take the time to work on your community. Take the time to work on the relationships that you want to have, your friendships that you want to have, the type of friends you want to be surrounded by, and pay attention to how your friends talk to you, how they talk about you, and how they talk about you behind your back, because that also matters as well. Guys, literally Zeus is like sleeping on my feet. Okay, so if I'm not moving, it's because I'm literally standing on one foot because Zeus is sleeping on the other foot. Being a dog mom, I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So we left at love. So I would say my next one point that I wanted to make too, while we are focusing on community, friendship, relationships, building all of those, also don't abandon self love. Okay, my friends will tell you. My friends will tell you. Okay, I am big on skincare. You see this skin? This is 35 years of skin. Okay, 35 years. Okay, 35, 35 years of skin. Okay, 35 years of skin. Okay, 35 years. So do not abandon yourself. Self love should be on top of your list. It doesn't matter if people think it's selfish, if however people want to label it, because listen, I've been labeled a lot of things in life. But one thing people cannot label me is that, oh, I think I'm worthless. You will never hear anybody say, oh, Lovely doesn't have any self worth. Oh, Lovely doesn't think that highly of herself. Like, you would never hear that. Okay? Because one thing I have always prioritized, even as a little girl, you can call me bougie, you can call me spoiled, you can call me a brat. One thing you will never be able to call me is that I ain't got no self worth. Insecure. Weird. Okay? So make sure you prioritize your self love. Okay? That is very important when it comes to building your foundation, your growth, building yourself from the inside out. Okay, building and growing and nurturing and foundation, all of that start from the inside, from here. And it starts in your little cocoon that you are building, you are nurturing, that you are allowing to grow in secrecy, in privacy, in private, whatever that looks like to you. Whatever you do, make sure that self love is on top of your list, because without it, nothing else will work. No matter how hard you try to make it work, without it, it will not work. That is why God said it is one of the greatest commands, is to love yourself and love others like how you love yourself. Because if you don't love you, how are you going to love somebody else? It's merely impossible. I'm as loving as I am, not just because my name is Lovely, but because I love me. I want you to have the best because I want me to have the best. So why would I not want that for you? So yes, so prioritize your self-love, prioritize your skincare, your self-care. And listen, self-care is not just about doing skin routine. It's not just about doing things to look good on the outside. It's also eating well, drinking water, minding your business, taking care of yourself, prioritizing your feelings, prioritizing your health, your mental health, your emotional health. Tap into yourself, because yourself is also trying to communicate. Your body is trying to communicate with you. But when you do not have the space, when you did not create the time to actually listen to yourself, it's really hard to hear what your heart is trying to tell you, what your brain is trying to say to you, what your body is trying to communicate. Like when you're tired, when you're exhausted, when you're ready to collapse, it's really hard for your body to speak any of those languages to you, because your body's so used to just running and running and running. So definitely take time for yourself. Self-love, self-love, self-love. I'm big. My friends will tell you I am big on self-care. I am big on mental health. I am big on relaxing, distressing. I always tell them, like, hey, why y'all working so much? Like, what would Lovely do? Yeah, call out. If you need a mental health day, call out. You sick, you should use that sick time. Use your sick time, boo. No one's going to kill you for using your sick time, but you know what will for not using your sick time? Your sickness. You will die from it. So take care of yourself, okay? Prioritize you. Prioritize your health, your mental health, your body, your food, everything that you eat. I have made almost a whole 180 of everything, like how I eat, how I manage my body, how I take care of my body. Mind you, I've always been top tier on my body. Obviously, this is 35 years of skin, baby. You body, okay? 35 years of body, okay? So, and body been looking like this since yeah, for 35 years. So I mean, good genes plays a lot with it too. So thank you, mom. I will always love you for that. She definitely a copy and paste for sure. So I cannot take all the credit. It is good genes. I will give her that. So, but yes, outside of that, that is all I have for you for today. Okay? I am not going to edit this video because I keep repeating it so many times, and we're sticking with it this time. But yes, so please go ahead and like and subscribe and share this video with all of your friends. Now, besties, go ahead and clock in. Thank you. I am looking forward to see you in the next video.